Nairobi.
Well, one of the pertinent questions we have to ask ourselves is, did the pandemic create a setback in gender equality? Well, a report by the World Economic Forum shows that female leaders have been praised for their roles in response to COVID-19, but remain underrepresented in making decisions and decision-making circles. KTN's Brenda Kerubo reports.
Africa Breweries Limited has made significant leaps over the years in employing more women across various divisions of the company.
We make sure we have targets in reference to our farmers or any other supplier to ourselves to make sure that they are women-owned, A1. Some of them are women-owned, 2, that we have more representation from a women perspective or gender perspective. Secondly, internally, we are working very hard to change culture, to overcome biases which could have been there. So from a recruitment perspective, we start ensuring that people coming to the table for interviews are 50-50.
37% of EABL's board members and 38% of the group's executives are female. That's from an average of 20% about a decade ago.
The gender piece, I think, showed us during COVID-19 that those skills that women most bring to the organization were very important. For example, empathy, working together as cross-functional teams, multitasking.
Regina Karani is the general manager at Novozymes. The Danish company opened its regional office in Kenya in June 2019 and offers production solutions that involve less energy, water and chemicals. Here, gender mainstreaming has been given a front seat.
In our African leadership, because I'm also responsible for the African leadership in terms of marketing, we have more women than even men in our team. Our office in Kenya has more women than men.
33% of Novozymes senior management are women.
So we are very objective. Is equality for all. When we get the application, we actually go through them with the process, with the rigor that is required. And over the years, it's been 2 years since I've been to this office, we've actually found ourselves getting a lot of candidates who are women and who actually qualified.
A UN Women report in November 2020 found that while both men and women had seen their unpaid workloads increase during the COVID-19 crisis, women were more likely to increase the amount of time they spend on household chores and caring duties.
We all are aware that COVID-19 has impacted negatively on the businesses of women. Markets were closed, value chains were disrupted. Women diverted the funds that they use for businesses into providing food for their children who are at home because schools were closed.
In a bid to empower women economically on gender equality and promote sustainable development goals, Kenya National Chamber of Commerce and Industry has partnered with SDG Kenya Forum.
The process of enhancing women's economic empowerment is enabled or constrained by 6 key factors directly affecting women's individual and collective lived experiences. 1 is education, skills development and training, access to quality, decent paid work, unpaid care and work burdens, access to property, assets and financial services, collective action and leadership, and social protection.
We call upon all the different stakeholders to ensure that we can change our narratives by influencing policy, but also increasing budget allocation within the different aspects of communities.
Brenda Kerubo, KTN News.
Now on to the agricultural front. Moya irrigation scheme has been central in local rice production.